at Whole Foods, 5 years after it was bought by Amazon for $13.7 billion.
Kind of cover the different parts of Amazon's identity, one as a retail giant and the other one as a cloud provider.
Amazon, the largest retail company in the world, faces hard times. Too big to fail may be applicable to the banking sector, as the government is always ready to bail them out. But there will be nobody for Amazon when it starts to collapse. In fact, Jeff Bezos, the founder of the company, was at some point obsessed with the prophecy of his company's demise. A couple of years ago, he said, "I predict one day Amazon will fail. Amazon will go bankrupt." If you look at large companies, their lifespans tend to be 30 plus years, not 100 plus years. According to his calculations, Amazon might collapse in the coming years, as it was established in 1994 and today is already 2023. Although it's hard to tell if the company will survive the prediction, the country's current economic state only worsens Amazon's chances of success. Record high inflation of over 9%, a falling consumer confidence index, and a looming economic recession with a 99% probability indicate that dark days for the retail sector are coming, and Amazon will face enormous challenges. So in this video, we'll talk about 15 signs that Amazon stores are in extremely dire straits. But before jumping to the list, consider subscribing to the channel. That way you support the production of future videos, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to never miss any uploads. So without any delay, let's look at our list. 1. The Whole Foods acquisition by Amazon in 2017 did not go as planned. At a recent virtual summit, the grocer owned by Amazon.com Incorporated informed suppliers of its plan to lower retail prices in its store aisles as companies' costs decrease. Wall Street Journal obtained a recording of the meeting. "We know our customers are weighing the impacts of inflationary pressure on their buying choices," Alyssa Vecchio, Whole Foods Senior Vice President of Merchandising of the Center Store, said to suppliers at the virtual meeting in December. According to a spokesperson for Whole Foods, the company has been taking several measures over the past year to tackle increasing costs. These include providing new promotions and collaborating with suppliers to minimize the effects of inflation on customers. But the decision to close its flagship store in San Francisco is made, and many Whole Foods stores may share the same fate. 2. Amazon's share in the grocery market is negligible. According to the late reports, Walmart is an undeniable leader in the sector, with over a quarter of the market share, followed by Costco, Kroger, Sam's Club, and Publix. And Whole Foods holds less than 2%. Therefore, competing in a saturated market will be extremely hard for the company. Unsurprisingly, Whole Foods is laying off hundreds of corporate employees, including some regional staff, in order to rebrand, but experts are skeptical of Amazon's dominating the grocery market. 3. Amazon's strategy of opening pop-up stores failed as the company had to close all 87 of them. Prior to 2019, customers were able to test Amazon products such as Fire tablets, Kindle e-readers, and Echo smart speakers, as well as Amazon services like Prime Video, Audible, and Kindle Unlimited in stores. Now the business is gone. 4. Amazon bookstores is now a thing of the past. Amazon, known for eliminating the traditional and costly brick-and-mortar bookstores, opened its own physical bookstores as an experiment. This decision was seen as ironic by some, including the local Seattle Times newspaper. Despite competition from Barnes & Noble, Amazon was confident in its ability to succeed. However, after 7 years and the opening of multiple locations, Reuters has reported that Amazon is now closing all of its bookstores. 5. 4-star stores shared the same fate as Amazon pop-ups and bookstores. Amazon 4-star stores, which sold products with a 4-star rating or higher curated from Amazon's digital storefront, were announced to be ending last year. According to Amazon, the company would focus instead on its Amazon Fresh, Whole Foods Market, Amazon Go, Amazon Style stores, and just walkout technology. 6. Amazon Fresh is struggling. Amazon has decided to pause the rollout of its Amazon Fresh retail stores for now. They're reevaluating the concept's economics, even though they intended to focus it in as a competitor to other grocery giants. Moreover, Amazon decided to close some of the Fresh stores. 7. Amazon Go convenience stores are closing. Amazon plans to close 8 of its Go convenience stores, coinciding with a pullback in its physical footprint and a broader effort to cut costs. The company will shut 2 Go stores in New York City, 2 locations in Seattle, and 4 stores in San Francisco. According to the report, the stores were closed last month, and Amazon said it would help affected employees secure other roles at the company. 8. Massive job layoffs. Amazon is one of the largest companies that decided to cut the number of workers significantly. The online retailer's chief executive cited the uncertain economy for the move and said Amazon had hired rapidly over the last several years. Right now, executives decided to fire 9,000 employees across the company's global business. Amazon shrank the number of employees by a staggering 27,000 this year so far. As the economic uncertainty looms, it is unsurprising that Amazon leadership decided to save money. 9. Amazon's workforce declined for the first time in 15 years. Since 2007, Amazon has been hiring employees nonstop, but in 2022 was the first year the company's staff fell by almost 50,000 compared to 2021. Amazon significantly slowed its warehouse expansion in 2022. The company delayed new building openings and canceled 11 billion square feet of projects this year, according to Wells Fargo. Fitch Ratings expects U.S. consumer spending to slow to just 0.2% in 2023 from a healthy 2.8% in 2022. Thus, because of the total consumer spending decrease, Amazon is probably looking for ways to dodge the inevitable economic crisis. 10. Amazon profits slumped last year. Amazon reported a net loss of $2.7 billion in 2022, company's most significant annual loss and the first loss since 2014, despite holiday season sales growing 9%. NPR reported that the biggest culprit for Amazon's losses over the year was the company's hefty investment in the electric automaker Rivian, whose value plummeted last year and ate into Amazon's bottom line. 11. Amazon's outlook may be disappointing in 2023. According to research firm FactSet Forecast, Amazon would earn between $0 and $4 billion in operating income this quarter, compared to $3.7 billion in the same period a year prior. 12. Competitors are not sleeping. Walmart, a rival of Amazon, has announced its intention to build 4 new fulfillment centers by 2024, which will make extensive use of automation technology. Moreover, in terms of innovation, Walmart was the first company to launch a drone delivery service in multiple states in America. In 2022, Walmart's drone delivery program has achieved its expansion goals and is flying high. The company, in partnership with its vendors, now has a total of 36 drone delivery centers in 7 states: Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, North Carolina, Texas, Utah, and Virginia. Plus, consumers will almost always choose the company that offers goods and services at more affordable prices. Considering high inflation, Amazon will have to work hard to provide competitive prices. 13. Amazon's market value plummeted. In 2022, Amazon's market capitalization decreased from $1.7 trillion to $834 billion, causing the company to fall out of the trillion-dollar club. As CNBC wrote, much of Amazon's misfortunes are tied to the economy and macro environment. Soaring inflation and rising interest rates have pushed investors away from growth and into companies with high profit margins, consistent cash flow, and high dividend yields. 14. Amazon shares severely devaluated in 2022. The e-commerce giant's shares have had their worst year since the dot-com crash. They had fallen by 51% in 2022, a staggering drop from $167 per share at the start of the year to $84 at the end. This was the most significant drop since 2000, when they plummeted 80%. As per the report, Amazon compensates its corporate staff partly through restricted stock units. But due to the stock's performance in 2022, their salaries will decrease by 15% to 50% this year. 15. Amazon's primary revenue slows. Despite profitable holiday sales of around $149 billion, the company's web services revenue was disappointing. We expect to see slower growth rates the next few quarters, Chief Financial Officer Brian Olvolsky said in February. This is not a very reassuring message for the investors and shareholders, taking into account the upcoming economic recession. Ultimately, Amazon still stands as the largest e-commerce company, but it is clear that it struggles with brick-and-mortar stores. Thus, only time will show whether Jeff Bezos correctly predicted his company's demise. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and feel free to share your opinions on the subject in the comments section below.